Sometimes people ask, what should we do to be motivated? What does impel them to ask such a question? Because there is no answer that can help them
to be motivated consistently.
Because motivation is something that no one can tell you how to be motivated. It is something that originates from your inner self. It is something that you can originate from your inner self, that can
be induced
within yourself by yourself. No one can induce motivation into you. There are three aspects that we need to understand if we want to be motivated consistently. One, ask yourself what you want to do in a particular context. Second, try to explore what society wants you to do. And this is what you need to do. What you want to do and what you need to do. What you need to do is determined by the society, by societal values, by societal norms, and in simple words, what is acceptable and what is ethical, what is desirable for the society. And what you want to do is determined by yourself, by your inner self, and that is the basic source and origination of motivation. If you are able to establish a better linkage or a meaningful alignment between what you want and what society wants you to do, believe me, you would be able to motivate yourself consistently. You would be able to be motivated consistently. But what usually happens in most of the cases, the second aspect, that is societal aspect, dominates over first aspect. Means what society wants you to do dominates what you want to do. And in that particular case, it is more likely that one would ask a question that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. What should I do to be motivated? If someone is asking that question, it means that person is doing something or is trying to do something that he or she is not willing to do, he or she doesn't want to do. And there is a second scenario. When your first aspect dominates second aspect, means what you want to do dominates what society wants you to do. In that particular case, there may be a possibility that you may be having an acute motivation for something that is not acceptable, ethical, or desirable for the society. Therefore, it is very important to have a meaningful linkage and a well-balanced alignment between what we want to do and what society wants us to do. Because whatever we do, it would definitely be having some consequences. Having a favorable reception of our actions and outcomes by the society is a very significant factor that can affect our level of motivation in a considerable manner.